Today I want to talk to you about styling Fallout Boy. Hey, what's up? I'm Kitty and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Kitty Cowell. I'm a fashion stylist and a content creator. So I style loads of different kinds of people all the time. I've styled rappers to actors to singers to rock bands, and I do a lot of fashion and beauty campaigns with brands as well. As a content creator, I create content mostly for Instagram, but also TikTok and different kinds of social media channels like YouTube. I have styled all different kinds of people, so if you want to ask me any specific questions, let me know in the comments below. But today I thought I'd talk to you about styling Fallout Boy. So I am a emo at heart. I love all different kinds of music, but specifically my main things are like rock music. So like metal, hardcore is my favorite genre, pop punk, emo, all that kind of like alternative world, but I also love rap and hip hop. I've styled quite a lot of rappers and grime artists specifically as well, because in the UK grime is very big, and I've been very lucky to work with some really sick artists. And I really wanted to get more into the rock world because that's a genre that I love, and as like a content creator I'm always kind of pushing like the music that I love and hardcore music, and I go to a lot of live gigs. So over the years I've worked with quite a lot of indie bands, just because as a stylist, if you're like a full-time fashion stylist, you're working with who is popular. They need stylists because they've got money because they're popular. Smaller bands don't really tend to have budget for fashion stylists, but there are obviously huge rock stars out there, and I finally have started working with some of my favorite artists. And today, let's just talk about Fallout Boy and how exciting that was for me. I had a crazy beginning to my summer. I was so busy. And I was coming back from a press trip in Berlin, and I got an email at about 9 p.m. at night on my way back from Berlin as I touched soil in London saying, hey, are you free? I think it was like in 2 days time to style Fallout Boy. And I was literally like, what the hell? It actually wasn't just Fallout Boy, it was Fallout Boy and Brian from Weezer. If you want me to do another video on styling Brian, he's so awesome, let me know in the comments below. It wasn't the whole of Weezer because it was for the Kerrang Awards, and that's why they needed someone last minute. They thought they had sorted a stylist and then they hadn't, so they were like, we know someone. It was the PR company that contacted me. I have worked with them recently for some other artists, and I'm friends personally with them through the industry and through mutual friends. So yeah, they recommended me, which is great because I've worked with some similar artists before, and I was literally like, I don't care what I'm doing, I'm so tired, I will get clothes, I will style Fallout Boy. Me and my assistant, I have a few assistants, and that day I was using my assistant Bluebell. We went around for like 24, 48 hours all over London just pulling clothes that we could find. Because it was really last minute, I tried to get as much information as possible. The first thing that I always ask are sizes. I'm like, yes, I can do it, what are their sizes? Because we know the fashion industry is still growing in terms of its accessibility, and from a fashion stylist sort of industry perspective, there are still just usually one set of samples. So that means that each brand, they have a catwalk show. That sample set for the catwalk show then goes to the buyers, who then show it to stores, and then from the buying team, the press team get it, who can loan it to people like me, fashion stylists, for photo shoots, magazines, music videos, etc. Sometimes they are able to access more samples and more sizes, but it depends, and usually you need more time so that they can order them in. So when you've got 2 days, you don't have a lot of time. So I worked with what I had. I went everywhere and anywhere. I tried to get information about what the guys wanted, like what kind of styles obviously I know Fallout Boy, I love Fallout Boy. So I had an idea, but also there are brands that people hate, there are brands that people love. So I did my best to ask as many questions as possible. Because it was quite last minute, the boys had stuff with them, but they just wanted some extra help. And they were staying in a really, really lovely hotel in central London. And we just kitted out this whole room. They gave us a room, which was really awesome. And the hotel was really lovely. They provided us with 2 massive rails and loads of hangers. I suppose that's what's good about using a hotel. They obviously have hangers, thank God. So I didn't need to bring those, but we just had so many clothes and so many shoes. And we just filled this. It was like a mini store. And the guys came and had a fitting with me. And I styled them, and they were all so lovely. Only a few of them wanted bits, like Pete already had a look that he wanted to wear, so I was like, you do you. I, as a stylist, I'm all about making people feel comfortable. My job is it's not about me when I'm a fashion stylist, it's about the artists. or the people that I'm styling, or the brand whose collection I'm styling, depending on what the job is. If I'm doing a collection, like a lookbook or a campaign for a fashion brand, then the models are booked to be models. You know, they're booked to be clothes sources unless they are a celebrity as well. And then sometimes, you know, they might be able to have a bit more of a say in what they're wearing. But as a model, you've got a collection, and we're trying to make sure that the brand or the designer is, sorry about the noise, I live near a school, trying to make sure that the brand is happy basically at how everything is styled and how it looks. When I'm working with artists, celebrities, actors, you know, celebrities basically, I care about how they feel, I care about making them look good, and also about making them feel really confident and comfortable. And all the guys were so lovely. They came through, I said, just look, you know, I'm not going to do it, you guys have a look around, and then like I'll pull out some bits that I thought, oh, you know what, I thought this would fit you, I thought this would look good on you, I got these for you because they're vegan and I know you're vegan, you know, things like that. And I really do try my best to go above and beyond. Sometimes, you know, you don't have that much information. And that's one thing I applaud every manager of any musician or actor or celebrity. Please ask them their styling once. So you just have it on a folder. Get all their sizes on a folder. Get brands they hate, brands they love, and just styles that they're interested in so that you've got it. So if it is a 24-hour, 48-hour turnaround, you've got that information to give to a stylist, because otherwise we're just doing our best. But yeah, it was lovely, and the guys went to the Kerrang Awards, and it had some photos, and I'll put some pictures in here so you guys can see. As a little emo, growing up listening to Fall Out Boy, it was a dream to work with them, and so nice that they were all so lovely. Yeah, and that's it. I have a lot more I could tell you about in regards to styling artists. That was a very simple, because it's more of like a red carpet styling. I do a lot of photo shoots, so yeah, if you'd like to hear more, please let me know. So I styled Weezer, well, Brian from Weezer that day. He's lovely. If you want me to do another video about that, let me know in the comments. I have recently been styling Enter Shikari, the nicest boys ever, so lovely to work with, an absolute dream. We've just done 2 music videos, a magazine cover, and a bunch of stuff. So yeah, if you'd like a video on that, let me know. I've just styled Asbo magazine. I am now the fashion director there, and we've just done like a bunch of shoots. The new issue is coming out, so there's a new cover shoot, and I've done the next cover shoot as well. Yeah, I've got a Harpy. I don't know if you guys have heard of Harpy yet, but she's absolutely awesome. A really kind of like goth, kink inspired styling musician, if that makes sense. She likes to wear a lot of latex basically, and I went really avant-garde goth with her to add a high-end fashion element to her goth latex look that she already has. And that's what I mean. I like to add to someone's personal style. I'm not trying to like completely change them unless they want to be. I'm trying to draw out the best version of themselves stylistically that I can do. So yeah, that's it, that's me. If you guys would like to hear more about my styling antics, let me know in the comments and I'll make you some more videos. Can we just talk about how iconic this is basically my Hello Kitty velour tracksuit that I've had since I was like 17. I bought it on eBay when I was 17, and it is basically a Juicy Couture ripoff, and someone hand customized it with Hello Kitty. I'm feeling very Y2K nostalgic at the moment. I'm a millennial, and so I'm here for the resurgence of the Y2K era and wearing fabulous, ridiculous Y2K things like this tracksuit. Peace out.